Hello, I'm back here with Jamal to talk about the TOEFL listening this time. So Jamal, could you tell us a little bit about the TOEFL listening?
Yeah, sure. It consists of between 6 to 9 audio recordings. And after each audio, you'll answer a series of questions. Some of the recordings will be university type lectures, and others will be conversations between two students or a student and a professor.
Okay, and so can you tell us a little bit more in detail about these conversations?
Sure. So the conversations all relate to campus life. So they could be between two students discussing something like an assignment, group work, or any other kind of student problem or issue.
Okay, and could you tell us a little bit about the other side where it could be a lecture?
Sure. So the lectures are all related to academic topics. Usually they're related to topics like history, art, psychology, even zoology. But they're very generic, so
Okay.
you don't really need to know much about the topics to be able to answer the questions. Everything you need to answer will be in the lecture.
Makes sense. And are we allowed to take notes as we listen?
Absolutely, and you should take notes as you listen. On test day, you'll be provided with a scratch paper and a pencil. And as you take notes, you should listen out for what the speakers say, as well as how they say it.
Okay.
The TOEFL listening tests two skills. Your ability to comprehend the content, which is the main ideas and the details, and your ability to understand context. That's related to attitude, purpose, and function. So that's why it's important not just to take notes about what you hear specifically, but also what you can imply about what you hear. So it's important to listen out for things like tone of voice and context.
Okay, so just spinning off from that. So, what are the type of questions that you might get asked in the TOEFL?
So you could get asked about the purpose or the main idea of a conversation or a lecture. So that's related to why a conversation takes place or what a lecture is mainly about. You might get asked about details, so specific points from a conversation or a lecture. Another question is a function question. So this asks you why a speaker mentioned something.
Okay.
This is related to why they say something rather than what they actually said. You might be asked to identify the opinion of a speaker about a particular topic or something that was mentioned. You might also be asked to make an inference. So this is related to what a speaker means by something they said. So again, this is related to sort of tone of voice and context. In terms of the lectures, you might be asked about the organization of a lecture, how it's organized, so thematically, chronologically. Or you might be asked to identify correct or incorrect details by checking boxes in a table. So there's a variety of different listening question types.
Okay. Well, that gives us some insights into how to approach the listening section. So please keep watching this space for more updates.